I just realized I did a whole bunch of talking, and I don't think that I had even pressed record. I think I just had the camera on, but I don't think I was recording. So just in case, I'm gonna redo everything. Show you what I'm working on. What I'm about to do is I am making this hamburger casserole, and I'm gonna have some broccoli in it. And I'm also going to use some pasta, which I need to walk to the store. I'm going to use this fondue cheese. And because I thought I had some macaroni and cheese, which I like to use when I make my casseroles, I don't have any, so I'm going to walk over to CVS, which is a couple of blocks away. And it is 3:15, and I kind of want to go and get back before 4, before people start getting off from work and it's, crazy. And I was going to take you along with me. Now it is raining outside, so I'm going to have to use the umbrella. And, but yeah, we can do like a little rainy walk to CVS to pick this up. And you can come with me if you don't mind. So that's what we're going to do today. And yeah, this is just impromptu. Wasn't planned really. I mean, I knew I was going to cook this, but having to now go to the store, I don't want to drive because I don't have, having to go to the store now because I don't have the macaroni and cheese. Yeah, it's kind of impromptu. But yeah, sometimes I get into an impromptu mode. I'm like, hey, let's just do this. So turn out the light. The hamburger can wait. And I'm just going to get ready. I'm going to put my shoes on. These are my London fog shoes, so they're good in the rain. They don't get wet up here. The material is water resistant, so I'll be putting these on. I want to watch this movie later. I'm not really using a tripod right now, but there's this movie called Origins. I think it's based on this book called The Origins of Our Discontent. And the actress, I think her name is Anjanella Anu or something like that. She played the mom in King Richard. So the movie about Venus and Serena's dad. So she's in this movie, and I wanted to watch it today. And one of the reasons I wanted to watch it is because one of my podcasts is sort of talking about it. And on that podcast, it talks about movies. I hate listening to it when I haven't seen the movie yet. So, I mean, I've been wanting to see the movie, but I do believe it's online now. And it's still early enough where I can watch it. But having to go get this macaroni and cheese is, it's just like a happy little accident where, something happens and it's not really planned. Like, I really hadn't planned on leaving the house today. But hey, it's cool. We get to go on a rainy walk through my neighborhood just to go get the macaroni and cheese. So yeah, this is also going to be part of me, just trying to get comfortable filming in public again. So let's get ready. Let's go. All right, I got my phone, which I'm trying to see. Oh, it's over here. Got my wallet. I'm also thinking I'm going to take an extra battery just in case the battery dies while we're out walking. And I need to put my hat on. Some of these camera angles are going to be really not flattering, but just giving you a warning. Got my hat. My umbrella. Let's get the umbrella ready.
major moment in Asheville that changed a lot. And I didn't think that this was enough. So the standalone video is coming up tonight, but this is 2 weeks behind. I put out a post on Instagram this morning letting everybody know that at 7
Okay, I think I have everything that I need. Just need to grab my keys and we're gonna be off. I'm gonna take you out the back way, out the back door, and we'll go, yeah, we'll take the back way. I've showed you the back door before, but got the keys. Yeah. Oh, one more thing I need is a plastic bag because they charge for bags here and I'm not paying for a plastic bag. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Just checking some things on my phone before I head out. All right, let's go. I think the last time I took you guys walking was when I went to Starbucks. So now we're just going to get some mac and cheese from CVS. I hope my battery doesn't die out, but it might. It's not a crazy rain. It's just like a nice sort of steady, consistent rain. And this is why I wanted to get out like now, because there's not as many people out right now that will be out like once it hits like 4 or 5 o'clock. The one thing I love about my my neighborhood is that you can like walk to a lot of places. There's a lot of places close by that you can walk to. So yeah, let me focus. I just don't want to drop this camera. Actually, I remember I took you guys on a couple of walks. I did the Halloween walk, and then I took you to Starbucks. And then I think one time I just took you on a walk when I was going to get my car. So this is the CVS. So we are almost here. Hopefully this is recording. I took a bag, but I must have dropped it on the way. So I've got the mac and cheese, and now we're just walking back. But the mac and cheese is up under the umbrella, so it should be okay. So our mission is almost completed. Just walking back home now. Just like me getting off from work when I take the train. Let's walk this way. Try to give you some sights and sounds. Man, I don't know where I dropped that bag at. I don't really want to be a person that litters, so that was an accident. But anyway, This would be a lot easier if it wasn't raining, because then I could just worry about holding the camera. But no, I gotta worry about holding the umbrella, the macaroni and cheese, and the camera. Main thing is do not drop the camera. That's always number one. Do not drop the camera. And now it's don't drop the macaroni and cheese. Oops, I think I'm about to drop it. Oops, hold on. Okay, I was about to drop the macaroni and cheese into the puddles, and that wouldn't have been cool. So I think when I get to the gate, I'm gonna put the camera away, cause yeah, I just don't want any mishaps. And I'm gonna have to get my keys out, go back up the back way. Here comes the train. Let's go drop it. Did drop the mac and cheese. Okay. Gotta get my keys. We made it. Let me lock the screen door. All right. Nice little brisk walk on a rainy day. Thank you for going along with me. I appreciate you helping me carry things. It was really cool of you. Okay, I'm back from the store, and this time I am recording. I think I am. And the next thing I need to do is just boil some water and get the mac and cheese, which I did end up dropping one box, but it's okay, it didn't get wet. So I'm just gonna boil that. I'm gonna use the same skillet that I used for the hamburger. Just gonna add some water in here and get the macaroni pasta boiled. And instead of using this to bake it in, I'm gonna use the crock pot, but just the part that's inside of the crock pot, and I'll show you that when I mix it all together. So the mac and cheese is ready, and I'm just using this pot to boil the water in. So once it gets boiling, all I have to do is just add the mac and cheese. And yeah, I got to get this pot down from up here and we can get this going. Okay, I'm mixing up I put a little butter, a little cheese, the cheese from the macaroni, and I got to get the raclette cheese in here. So let me do that next. So I added all of this fondue raclette cheese. And the reason I'm doing it this way is I want this all to melt, you know. And then I'm gonna add, I still need to chop up some onions and garlic, but I'm not gonna show that. I'm just gonna add this, and need to add the ground beef, need to add the broccoli, and then just season everything and add some milk, which hopefully I have some milk in here. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got milk. So, and then yeah, I'll just add everything, and then this will go into the oven and this will bake. But yeah, I wanted to get the cheeses and the butter, probably add a little more butter. I wanted to get everything on the pasta while it was still hot. So now I can start to add the ground beef. Okay, get that mixed in. And this is going to be a lot, but what I'm going to do is when it's done, I can freeze it. I can divide it and freeze it into portions, and then just take out pieces and heat it up in the oven. So now I'm going to add the broccoli. Let's bring the broccoli closer. And just drop in the pieces like this. Again, this is going to cook in the oven. So I was gonna try to get all of the broccoli in there, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I already rinsed the broccoli off and everything. So, and I kind of like it with the pieces being big like this. So I'll get as much as I can in there. That'll cook down. And I am going to add a little bit of shredded cheese on the top. So once I add the milk, the seasonings, and the onion and the garlic, everything will sort of come together a little bit better. But I'm going to stop here, and I'll come back and show you once I'm ready to put this into the oven. Okay. So what I have added to this is we got the broccoli, we got the cheese. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese on the top. I added the milk. I've got the onions. I've got the garlic. I added a little rosemary and all of the seasonings that I'm going to use. And now I am just mixing it up. Had to change the utensil that I was using from the spatula to this. And I didn't use all of the broccoli, but what I feel I need is still, I'm going to use all of the milk. And I also added just a little bit of olive oil. But yeah, I'm going to just use the rest of this milk because I want it to be nice and juicy. And this is all the milk I have, so put this on my list that I need to buy more milk. So I'm just going to stir this up really good, and then I'll come right back. Okay. I added the rest of that milk, and one thing that I did add was 1 egg. I beat one egg and added that to this as well. And now I'm just gonna put some foil over the top of this, and it's gonna go into the oven. I think I want to bake it. Let's do. Let's see. Let's do 415. And then we'll just keep checking on this. Maybe every 30-45 minutes we'll check on this. Just going to put some foil over the top. And then I will show you what this looks like when it is done cooking, when it is done baking. And we'll get a little taste test out of the way for it. So, yeah, stay tuned. All right, I am here to take the casserole out of the oven, take the foil off, and just check it. So let's have a look. So now that's going to go back into the oven without the foil, uncovered for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it's going to be done. And I'll show you that once I take it out of the oven. Okay, I know I'm making this meal and I'm including you in on it and letting you see the process. I'm about to turn the oven off and show you what the casserole looks like. But I just wanted to take a moment because I'm watching this movie called Origin. I think I mentioned it earlier that I wanted to watch it, and it's really deep. It's based on this book called Caste, The Origin of Our Discontents. And it is really heavy. It's really deep. It's talking about sort of the similarities between Nazi Germany and what happened with the extermination of, or what was supposed to be the extermination of the Jews, and juxtaposing that with what happened to African Americans or to Africans during the slavery. And yeah, it's just a very heavy movie, and it's really got me in my feels. I've teared up a few times. I wholeheartedly recommend it. You know, didn't want to put like a sort of heavy sort of feeling to this vlog, but that is something that is very important. Racism in any form is wrong. It's stupidity. It is it really has become like a culture or something that is just allowed. And, you know, we can see that with the red-haired one being able to run for office again. It's just, yeah, it's a really frightening time. But so many of our ancestors have gone through much worse and have survived, and are still here. I mean, you can't wipe out a race of people. You can't wipe out a culture. You can't enslave a community, a group of people. You cannot do that. We were all put here so that we could share our culture and live and exist and thrive and be all that we could be. And the fact that, you know, it could be one person or a group of people, or, you know, a government thinks that they can just say, to hell with you, you know, you don't deserve to be here. It's wrong. It's totally wrong. We should all be able to exist here and live our lives to the full extent that we can live our lives. And I mean, we even see, you know, what's going on with Israel and Gaza, and yeah, it's just, man, it's heavy. It's a lot to unpack, but yeah, I just hope everybody just takes a look at themselves and just realize that, you know, we are all people. We are all people. We all have our cultures, and we are just trying to navigate this life the best way that we can. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I am going to take this out now and let you see what it looks like. All right, here you go. I just took that out. I did put like some more cheese over the top and a little bit of Parmesan cheese so that it will crust up a little bit. And you can see the juices are still bubbling. I think when I did the tuna casserole, it was similar. But yeah, I'm gonna let this sit here and just sort of marinate for the next 30 minutes, and then I'll come back because it's 6:33 and I am hungry. I haven't ate today, so it's 6:33. We've got our casserole pretty much done. Just letting it sit, you know, and pull itself together. Let all of the juices calm down, because we don't want to burn the roof of our mouth, which I would totally do. I think this is going to be delicious, but I will give you a taste test, of course. And yeah, I'm going to get back to watching my heavy movie, which I love. The performances are great. And then I will let you see me taste the, I guess I'll just call it the ground beef casserole. I'll let you see me taste that. And I'll let you, yeah, just share in the eating with me, since you're not here. Like, hey, you could go on the walk with me. Why aren't you here to help me eat this? Why? Why aren't you here? Why? Alright, I'm back for the final part of this video. I went ahead and covered up the casserole. Just put the top on. And what I also did is I got me a little bit here in this bowl here, and now I'm just gonna do my taste test for you. So here it is. Got some broccoli in there, right here, if you can see that. And yeah, just got a little piece right here for me to taste. It's still hot. I said I was gonna wait till 7 o'clock, but I couldn't because I'm hungry. So anyway, here's my bite. The taste for myself and for you to share since you're not here. Anyway, here I go. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. You could use a little bit more salt, but outside of that, I really love the flavor. It's really good. I think if I put a little Parmesan cheese, that'll give me some of the salt that I'm missing. It's good. It's a solid meal. Like, yeah. I just didn't like over season it, which I could have. Just adding a little more seasonings would have kicked up the taste a little bit. Maybe I could have added a little bit more like pepper or like some green peppers or something like that. A little bit more salt and pepper, but I'm happy with it. You know, I don't need a lot of seasonings these days with high blood pressure. So, flavor is good. I could have did like some bacon, a little bacon grease in it. Would kick up the flavor, but I like it. It's good. Now I definitely, like I said, I'm gonna divide it up into portions and freeze some of it because I'm not gonna be eating all this. So I'm gonna eat this little tasting portion, and then I'll probably just use this tonight for my dinner, fill it up again, and that'll be my dinner. You know, trying to watch my portions, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So let me know how you make your casseroles. Like, I've just found that this is an easy way by using the macaroni and cheese. And then you can add, you know, I could have added chicken instead of ground beef. You can also add like tomato sauce or tomato paste if you wanted to go that route. You know, I could have did the shrimp again. You know, you could do seafood, you could do beef, you could do pork. So yeah, let's start the conversation about how do you make your casseroles and what are your favorite casseroles and how do you make them. So please leave a comment, please like, subscribe, please subscribe, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, and I thank you for coming along with me to go to the store. And also as I cook this, I know I didn't give you like detail, but you've seen me, you know, how many times can you see me chop up onions? Like, come on. But, you know, I did hear you like the taste test, so I'll keep those in. All right, I gotta eat. I'll turn out this light. Gonna eat this. Maybe a little Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese on there. Join me next week. That's what it needed. All right, I'll see you next week.